What's up, y'all? It's your girl Swaze, and today I'm here with my special guest, SacramentoHippie. What's up, bro? It's great to have
What's up,
you.
Dragon?
How you doing, man?
I'm floating.
Floating.
Lit. Yep. It's all vibes. It's all you already know what to do. Look at you, sparking up like a Wiz Khalifa pro. There you go. You got the line.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Teach me something.
We getting fried. That's what we doing.
Yeah.
All right.
What's good?
So I got you on the show today. I'm gonna ask you 5 questions, probably a little bit more than 5, because you're in 2 different categories. So a little bit more than 5. So we're gonna get started. So what was your first time getting high / how did you get into weed?
My first time getting high, I was 12, getting ready, 13. And I was living out in Arizona at the time. And when I was probably like 2 or 3 months into the area that we just moved into. Right. And I was basically enjoying my summer break, but I got tired of doing the same damn thing over and over again. And in the apartment complex I was living in, there was this teenager that was like real like stunting. He had everything. I mean, jewelry, J's on, fresh jeans, like everything was clean. And tell he was doing something because everybody else around in the apartment complex looked like regular people other than this dude right here. So then me just being curious, I ended up linking up with homie. And I introduced myself, got to know him. We kicked it a few times. He never linked me inside his crib because he always would do his personal shit up inside of there. But eventually I got to work my way inside. And I did. I ended up finding out that he was a local plug in the neighborhood. And I never smelled weed. I never came in contact personally with weed. I grew up around it, being that I'm from Sacramento.
Right.
And my aunts, my uncles, all day long, just sitting there blowing blunts all day long up in the front of our crib. Pretty much, they just chill, smoke they blunts, drink they 40s, all that, all day long. But I never understood what it really was because I was young. But being linked in with this dude, I ended up finding out what it was, what it does. He asked me. There was one day we was chilling and he asked me if I wanted to bust an eighth for him real quick. Like, what are you talking about? Bust an eighth? I don't even know what that is. And broke down the measurements, the weight scales and everything for me. And he also showed me some tree. The tree showed me, I don't remember what it was exactly. I just remember it smelled hella good. And he broke some shit down, put it inside of a bong, and he showed me how to rip it. I tried ripping it the first time, and when I did, I fucked up and I caused the water to shoot out pretty much. And it fucked everything up. Oh shit, man, what the fuck? You over here a rookie and whatnot, crack his jokes. He gave it to me again, reloaded the motherfucker. I hit it again, and I couldn't believe what the fuck I was feeling. I had asked homie, I remember I had asked homie how long the feeling was going to be. And he right away, he was like, that's your first time smoking, wasn't it? And I just laid back and I just enjoyed the motherfucking high, bro. It was incredible. And he and I basically linked up after that, and he ended up being my plug. My aunt didn't even know at the time that I was smoking, but anytime that I would basically find time to be able to bounce out the crib, that's who I would run to. We go do our little thing, smoke. He give me some good ass free. He reward me for the shells that I did and whatnot. But that was pretty first time I smoked. It was real cool experience, man.
For sure. It sounds like it. It sounds like it was real dope. You feel me? I definitely get it. The first time I hit a bong, I was smoking before then, but the first time I hit it, it was just like, so I could have been on your first time.
Man, that first bong, crazy.
Right.
That first bong is, it sends you, you could literally feel your body like levitating.
Right.
Unless you're just one of those type of people. My mom is one of those type of people that just can't get high off of a fucking bong, and I don't know why. But me, my first time getting high off a fucking bong, bro, I saw my body, like my soul leave my body, and we shook hands with each other, and he told me like, this is what it's gonna be like from here on out. And ever since, that's how it's been. From 13 to 27 now.
That's real. That's real, bro. For sure. For real. So what do you roll with? Raps, and how do you roll? Well, I guess that'll just tie into like what you roll with. So what you roll with? We kind of talked about this a little bit beforehand, but go ahead and give them a little bit.
I used to, being that I was in Arizona and weed wasn't as popular as it is in California, I used to just roll papers, and I wouldn't roll them. I'd have my homies do it because my hands, they shake really fucking bad due to past trauma. So when I would try to roll it, the weed will like sit there and bounce out. The weed will start tap dancing inside the motherfucking joint, and my niggas being around me cracking jokes and shit, saying, "Nigga, you nervous? Why the fuck you sitting there wasting the motherfucking weed? You nervous? Chill, nigga, chill." And that just make it all worse. So then, to avoid all that shit, I just had them roll the motherfucker. I come through with the weed, and they roll it all up. Right. Or if the bong was up over there, we'd hit it in the bong. But me pretty much moving from Arizona, coming back to Sacramento, that's why I smoke nothing but the Dutches. I try not to smoke too much of the backwoods, just because I feel like the backwoods are more of a tobacco leaf than what the Dutch is, and carry more tobacco and nicotine than what the Dutches do. But then again, that could just be a fucking myth to me. You know, a brilliant idiot. That's all I'm trying to be, is a brilliant idiot, motherfucker.
Bro, I like when people tell me, like, you know, because I be wanting to know, like, because I smoke the shit, but they're just my, you know, my preference. Like, but I be trying. I had tried some hemp wraps, and they really weren't that bad.
I don't like the taste of hemp wraps. Hemp wraps taste too much like a medicine for me. Like, you know how NyQuil has that weird ass fucking taste? Yeah. Like, you know it's NyQuil, you know it's some fucking medicine, versus I don't mean to be like hella fucking nasty, but some Pepto-Bismol motherfucker tastes like bubblegum. I could drink that motherfucker no problem, but motherfucking NyQuil is just disgusting. It don't matter what flavor you get. You could even get pills, and that motherfucker is nasty. You know it's NyQuil in that motherfucker. It's the same thing with the hemp wraps. I don't know what it is, but the hemp wraps just taste nasty. They're just not good to me. That's why I don't really fuck with the hemp wraps. And then as far as the joints, I talk too much. I'll babysit that motherfucker, like how I was explaining to you earlier, like how this one doing, it's dying slowly up, and this is a blunt, bro. So imagine the joint would be all the way dead. We'd be having to mourn the joint because of how dead the motherfucker is, bro. For real. It'd be that. All bad.
Good combo, bro. It's all going to good combo.
Exactly, but people who trying to smoke don't understand that. Man, I'm trying to smoke. Pass the motherfucker.
You're right. Now show them what you rolled on.
Exactly. Hey, right here. I got to. I'm gonna even dump the weed out real quick.
Woo. Oh yeah.
This shit is all the way clean.
Oh yeah.
One of the hardest roll trades. You can't get this shit nowhere else either.
No.
And the is immaculate. You can't get nobody better. Nobody does it better.
I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you.
Yeah, it's all the way good, Cuddy.
I'm happy you like that piece. You feel me? R.I.P. Nip. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, rest neighborhood wolf. We got to do it time for the neighborhood. Rest in peace, neighborhood. Nipsey, Roller 60 Nipsey. We showing love always. I used to have a big ass banner behind me, but I had to take it down and get rid of it because some shit ended up happening to it. But I'm about to get it replaced. I'm gonna have another one up there for Nipsey. all I do is show love for Nipsey, man. Shout out to the All Money In crew too. Them the real ones up out there, next to like G Perico, Bino, Bliss. Is it Bliss? I think that's how you say that nigga name. I forgetting how to say that nigga name. That nigga name is so weird. Bliss. Know who I'm talking about?
So good. It's all love. So good. It's all love.
These niggas be having the craziest names now. Do you ever wonder how they be coming up with their names?
I mean, I think about it and hey, anything can happen, you feel me?
Hey, they making money. They don't even
about how I came up with Swaze. And for real, it's kind of some off the top shit.
Oh.
How did I come up with that?
Yeah.
For real. So Drake in that one song, I can't even remember what the song is called, but you would know it when he was like eyes closed, just swinging. And I was like, damn, I feel like that's really me a lot of the time. Like, how can I describe that? You feel me? So at the time I was calling myself Cali, and then it was just Cali Swaze. I'm swinging, feel me? I don't like I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, basically.
That's all flavor up in there.
I was like 14 too, real shit.
It's clean, it's dope. And like how I said, the design and everything else, your craft is top notch. I appreciate your craft. And I appreciate folks like you. Y'all are rare breeds. Y'all.
I appreciate folks like you, man. You're doing a great thing, an amazing thing, helping people like me out. You feel what I'm saying? That makes you even more amazing. You feel what I'm saying?
The world go around. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to put everybody up on that. You know, instead of linking up with folks trying to find a benefit or a gain off of folks, just link up with folks to just link up with folks. You know, right. And if you can help them out and keep it all the way genuine. Don't look for anything back. I don't look for nothing back in return. All I want is pure love, peace, positivity, and love. That's the hippie way. That's what I live by. You know what I mean? That's me.
Exactly. Keeping it all the way 100, all the way 100. All right, bro. So what is your project / business and how did you get into it?
So as far as my own personal business, I go under SacramentoHippie, and what I focus on is basically linking up with small upcoming brands and putting them out in the community and helping them get light shined onto their company or themselves so that the world can see the talent that I see from them. And it's not just the uniqueness, it's what the world doesn't have. It's a lot of repeats out there. It's a lot of the same copy and paste type of thing about there. I try not to bring that, you know what I mean? We get enough of that in like music, media, all that shit. We don't that anywhere else. So what I try to do is I try to find different individuals that can bring things that we're not used to seeing, things that we could enjoy and find cool, you know what I mean, in our own lives, and use it as an addition to basically keep our lives positive. Right. And keep our lives enjoyable. You know, the brand that I linked up with, Obedient, they're real cool people. Their brand is what I feel top notch, up to par, up there with all the rest of the brands. Right. They sell their stuff hella expensive, but they don't. And that's one of the reasons why I appreciate them, is because I feel like they not only look out for their community and the people in style and in fabrics, you know, the way that their clothes feel and all that, but they also look out for y'all in other ways, you know, they're constantly working, they're constantly trying to figure out ways to come up with new styles and keep their buyers feeling cool, feeling swagged out, feeling dripped out, you know, going above and beyond. And it's also folks like you who practice their craft and take real meaningfulness in what they do. They ain't doing it just to, you know, find bag or find a way to pop and, you know, make millions. You doing this shit because you really love doing this shit.
Right.
And that's what I'm out here, you know, certain people who do what they do and love doing what they do and do what they do because they appreciate it and they want to basically show the world that pretty much.
Right.
And that's pretty much what Sacramento Hippie is. And then going beyond that, Drippy Hippie, I'm more so into the fashion thing when I go by the Drippy Hippie, and I'm just a Drippy Hippie to promote other people's brands that I feel like aren't out there and deserve to be out there.
Right.
I'll pose in your stuff and you ain't even got to pay me nothing. It's just out of love and purely because I got faith in your brand and feel like you deserve to be up out there. You had a Drippy Hippie up inside your shit. Right. And that's pretty what it is.
That's dope, bro. Definitely shout out to you for that, because definitely I appreciate you and on, you know, the hand of all the other people who you do this shit. Mm-hmm. We all appreciate you because that's fucking amazing.
All love.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just we couldn't say it enough, because it's definitely raw, definitely dope what you're doing.
I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all give me a reason to do what I do. You feel me?
For sure. Okay, so where do you see yourself in 5 years?
5 years. Honestly, I don't like to think that far ahead, just because that not only puts hope into, which, I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with being hopeful, but it also leaves room for downfall. And there's nothing wrong with downfall, but me personally, I don't handle, you know, downfalls very well. I don't like failing, bro. I don't like setbacks. That's why I just try to think within the day or as far as like a month. Other than that, I'm not trying to think that far ahead. I'm just trying to enjoy the moment and keep my stuff planned out in a reach. You know what I mean? That people who can do that, you know, I applaud them. But as far as me, I'm just not that person. As far as where I see myself within a month, I hope that the brand that I'm modeling for, I hope that we got more tees out. I hope we got hoodies out for y'all because the fall is coming up, you know. I hope that your brand pretty much, bro, I hope I get some more stuff from your brand, you know what I mean? And I can promote more with your brand. But all in all, I really hope that my Sacramento Hippie brand, you know, takes off and I can connect with more people and I can, you know, bring more talent to, you know, the community, the IG world that they ain't seen yet.
Right. Yeah, and I appreciate you for giving that answer, because like I think that's something for people to think about, you know, definitely, because it does cause a little bit of anxiety for some people when they think about the future just a little bit too much. Definitely don't want to put any pressure on anybody out there, because that's exactly, you know what I'm saying, it's not that that big of a deal, you know what I'm saying? Even weak goals are more important than 5 years ahead, because
exactly, you never know what's gonna happen. You know, something what you're planning for in the future that far ahead, everything can change, and your whole want for it can change tomorrow.
Right.
And that's why I don't think that far ahead. I just enjoy right now, and what tomorrow may bring, I don't know. I'm not a psychic. I just hope it's positive. You know what I mean? And it's something that I can learn from, and I can put out into the world, and everybody else can learn from.
So I just didn't record, but we're back. Slight intermission. So we're going to get back to the question: does smoking help or hinder you, for the third time? And thank you for explaining this again.
Absolutely. This is fun, so I don't mind. It actually helps me. It doesn't hinder me. I tend to have, well, I don't tend to have, I actually have it. Depression, bipolar, ADHD, ADD, and high anxiety. And that's a lot of the reasons why I don't think 5 years ahead, is because I have high anxiety. And if things aren't going to the way my mind believes they should be going accordingly, then it can cause me to become like really, really depressed and bring high anxiety into my life and make me like fall off track with a lot of things. Smoking the weed basically helps me not give a fuck which way shit goes. And it's not that I don't care, it's that I'm okay. I'm okay with, you know, taking a loss. I can think through it, you know. I could find ways to combat against it and come out of it. Whereas if I'm sober and I'm feeling stress and all that, it'll really take a toll on my brain and cause me to like I'm not no suicidal motherfucker, but I'm also not somebody who can just, you know, snap out of it right away when I'm sober.
Right.
Being off the weed or smoking cannabis, you know, using educational terms.
Right.
It helps me chill out. It also helps me sleep when I need to. Um, I I'm somebody who they'll say like they're old soul. I don't know if you've ever heard that saying
Yeah.
before, but yeah, I feel like I'm an old soul because not just because of the things that I've been through, but because I've always been that person to be able to think more about things than other kids in my same age bracket when I was younger. Um, and not just that, but I've also had no choice but to look out after my brother and sisters because of the things that we've been through in our life. And going through those things will, you know, shape you into becoming an old soul. Uh, I also feel like I am more of a person who's been through everything but a coffin. You know, I say that because I've not only grown up through foster homes. Um, I've experienced the life of, you know, being kicked out at a young age and having to grow up throughout the streets and, you know, bounce from couch to couch, live with friends and whatnot. I've experienced that. I've experienced not having family around and having a few family members around and being thankful for those family members like a lot of people have. Um, I use that saying because not to sound like dramatic or anything, but in a way where I feel like I can connect with a lot of people because I've been through a lot of different things. I've grown up in a lot of different settings and a lot of different environments. Uh, I tend to look at myself like a fucking sponge. You know how sponges go through different things. Uh, First bite that sponge is brand new, but when you leave it up in the kitchen and you use it over and over again and you leave it around different things, it tends to become less less, you know, not pretty or attractive, but it you could tell it's been through some shit. That's the way that I pretty much look at myself. You know, I feel like I've been through a lot of things to help people who have been through the same thing that I've been through, but don't have the courage that I have. You know what I mean? And the weed, it basically keeps me on track and it helps me remember all those things. Whereas when I'm sober, I'll think like, fuck, I've been through this, that, and the third, and it feels like it's never gonna fucking stop.
Mhm.
And I feel like I got all this fucking weight up on me. I'm ready to hit the eject button and do some crazy ass shit. Uh, that that's why I, I smoke or I'll go and listen to like some positive music, positive rappers like Larry June, Primo Rice, uh, G Perico, even G Perico is starting to like really talk about being up on your hustle and being up on whatever it is your dream and aspiration is, and going out and handle that shit. It don't matter what it is. Just make sure you keep it 100 and keep it positive, and make sure it's something that is beneficial to you and it's gonna get you from the rut that you're in. That's how a lot of his music is. And uh I, I tend to listen to a lot of music like that. Nipsey Hussle, same thing. You know, you're gonna find a lot of encouragement and a lot of hustle and a lot of uh him talking about his environment and the battles that he went through, and he overcome those battles to become the type of man he was when he was here, when we had him. um I put my mind through those type of, you know, musicians music. I don't know if I really was said correct. That sounds funny. I put myself in those type of environments when I'm listening to those type of artists, specifically because I feel like the music that you're listening to, you're taking that in, and it's gonna affect your brain, it's gonna affect your soul, it's gonna affect your mood.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be infected in a driven way. I'm already down. I want to get the fuck up and, you know, gain some ambition and some drive. And you ain't gonna get that listening to people talking about, you know, drilling other niggas. You know what I mean? Or, you know, bringing some crazy shit to another person's doorstep and making them feel some type of pain. You know what I mean? We don't need that. We got enough of that surrounded with us from media and all types of shit. You can see that every single fucking damn day. Every day somebody dying. Why listen, you know, to it? Why would you want to put yourself or your attitude in that type of environment and make it affect your mood and make you want to go do some shit? People don't even need Hennessy no more, bro. It's the music. Music is the Hennessy now. Music make people want to go do some crazy ass shit. And not just music, but people promoting it or people making it look like it's a way to come up and make some easy money and have people fucking with you. You don't need to have people fucking with you in that way, and you don't need to be moving in that way to have people fucking with you. You know what I mean? You could move so many other ways, and smoking weed helps me realize that.
Right.
In depth into it, but that's just how I feel about it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So then the last question, which is probably one of the most important questions, just because I'm a foodie, but what is your favorite thing to eat, or you know, whatever, when you're high? It could be food, candy, whatever.
I like gummies and I like cereal. I don't know what it is about gummies and cereal, but it's like one of the best things mixed together. Not literally in the bowl, but
Yeah.
like get some gummies, smack on them gummies, and then a few minutes later, you go and get a good, perfect bowl of cereal, and you just chill, have a good TV show or a good movie on, smack that bowl of cereal. Yeah, you gonna be on a Noah cloud, you know what I mean? A Sacramento hippie cloud, you know what I mean? Feeling I am on a Sacramento hippie vibe. That's just how I am. I like cereal. And the cool thing about it is cool any point of the day. You know, cereal, you can smack that shit at any point of the day.
Right.
That's why I fuck with my favorite bowl of cereal. I think it's called Chex.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like Chex.
The cinnamon one. The cinnamon one. Bro, yeah, I got some in my kitchen right now. I got like 5 boxes.
Right.
I just recently went shopping. I literally threw all them motherfuckers in the cart.
Yeah.
And it's because a lot of times they're sold out. A lot of people like that cereal, bro. That cereal popping.
Yeah.
That's real pop. I'm trying to be like Chex. Be popping. Everybody fucking with me. For real. But that Lucky Charms is really good too. Mm-hmm. Applejack. I used to like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but I just feel like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, I feel like they fucked with it. And it's not the same thing like how it used to be. Right. And the chocolate version, Rice Krispies. that one's smacking too. Yeah, that's the bomb right there.
That's up there.
Yeah. I like to eat that one late at night.
Yeah,
I got certain cereals for certain times.
Right. Right. Gotta have a little bit of order with it. Gotta have a little bit of order with it.
When I wake up. This one for when I get pissed off. This one for when I get a little too high and I need to chill the fuck out. Yep. I got all those, bro. Mm-hmm. I got all them. What's yours, bro? What's yours?
My favorite kind of cereal?
No, your favorite food to smack on when you high.
Favorite food to snack? Shit, man. Honestly, bro, I've been getting into a lot of fruit lately. You could give me a whole bowl of cherries, bro, and a kiwi, and I'm good.
I'm trying to, but it's just something about fruit that don't hit the same way as fruit snacks. I
can understand that.
For real.
I can understand that.
Them Welch's be smacking.
Right. They really do them. Welch's, yeah. Welch's is the best. Yeah. Really. I got
Yeah. That's the way to do it.
Shit. It was great having you on the show. Shout out to you for everything you do. Yep. Big smoke for him. Big smoke for him. Big clap.
Sacramento. Do it for the Sacramento. Do it for every other spot out there. One love. It's a hippie way. All the way. Peace, love, positivity. That's what I say. Keep up on it. Sure. Yes, man. All the way. We doing it.
All right. We in. All right. I'm going to end it.
Love. Stay smooth. Stay smooth.
Swaze the brand.